Most people believe that if they start moving more, their mind will feel clearer because focus improves, or energy, or motivation. But that explanation is too shallow. Not because it's wrong, but because neuroscience now describes a deeper mechanism. In this video, we'll show something different. Why movement actually restores clarity, not psychologically, but neurologically. And why it has little to do with focus or effort. For a long time, we were taught to think of the brain as a computer. Set a goal, apply effort, get results. But the brain doesn't work that way. Modern neuroscience shows that the brain's primary task is not improvement or productivity. It's maintaining stability in an uncertain environment. This shift appears across multiple research fields, from predictive processing to systems neuroscience. When the system senses risk, it doesn't speed up, it slows down. This is a moment many people recognize. Everything seems clear. The logic makes sense. And yet, something inside doesn't move. And this is important. This isn't a personal opinion or a single idea. In recent years, neuroscience has increasingly described the brain not as a system that pushes us into change, but as a system that first checks how stable the body and the environment are. That's why topics like movement, regulation, and bodily stability are being discussed so actively right now. Not as lifestyle advice, but as core mechanisms of brain function. A healthy brain is not perfectly efficient. It's variable. Neural variability is not noise. It's a resource. It allows the brain to keep multiple options open, shift strategies, and avoid rigid behavior. But when a situation becomes unpredictable, variability temporarily decreases. The brain doesn't rush forward, it checks the conditions. From the brain's perspective, change is expensive. New behavior increases, what neuroscience calls prediction error. In simple terms, the brain loses its map. Habits are familiar routes. You know where the next step leads, how much it costs, and how it usually ends. New behavior, however, is like moving without navigation. The brain can't reliably predict what will happen next, how many resources it will require, or whether the path is safe. It marks this state as risk. So instead of action, the brain often responds with resistance. This isn't sabotage, it's protection. Many people understand all of this. They know what needs to change. They know why it matters. And still, nothing moves. Not because the answer is missing, but because the system hasn't caught up yet. This often feels not like confusion, but like hesitation. A subtle slowing down, as if something is checking whether it's safe to proceed. The brain doesn't decide in isolation. It constantly monitors the body, breathing, muscle tension, posture, temperature, rhythm. If these signals are unstable, the brain delays change, even when everything seems logical. This is where movement makes sense. Physical activity doesn't force focus. It does something else. It restores predictable bodily signals, rhythm, repetition, spatial orientation. For the brain, it's like getting the map back. When the body becomes predictable again, uncertainty decreases. And as uncertainty drops, clarity returns. Not because there was more effort, but because the system became stable again. Change doesn't begin with effort. Change begins when the system can afford to move safely. And that's why movement restores clarity, not by forcing focus, but by giving the brain a stable signal it can trust